Hey guys, Jake from Clicker Productions here, and once again, I'm here to reflect on the previous year that our company has tackled, as well as shine light on some of our plans and goals for 2019. It is surreal to me personally that this is now the third full calendar year for Clicker Productions, and this is actually the third time that I'm making a video of this sort. I couldn't be happier with the progress and development that we've made as a company and as filmmakers. Now, onto a bit of reflection onto what Clicker Productions has actually gotten up to in the past year. Following 2017, one of our goals was to keep maintenance on our social media presence and the website, effectively giving people a deeper insight into both our plans for films and sneak peeks behind the scenes. This was something that has been given more attention than ever this year. We're not only more posts to both Facebook and Instagram than ever before, but also rolled out more carefully. This means eliminating any large chunks of time without updates on our social pages, but also not overbearing people with too much in too little time. Everything is given the attention it deserves. When it comes to productions, we've certainly kept busy this year. We kicked off the year with the very first day of principal photography on Disconnected, one of our biggest projects yet. That was a project we were very happy to share behind the scenes photos and content throughout the year, including 2 teaser trailers revealing our 2 protagonists, Alice and Chris. During this time we rolled out several other projects to the world as well. We released a public short version of our wedding video for Billy Joe and Stacey Barlow back in January. Weddings is still an active service we offer to anyone who wants their special day ingrained on screen, with details of our 2 available packages on our website page. This was shortly followed by 2 live session music videos for original songs by Alea MJ. We announced our public partnership with ZKJ Productions, another collection of local filmmakers whom we've worked with very closely this year on multiple projects. While I personally became a regular guest on the Blue Velvet podcast for most of their season 2 and 3 episodes, it was the bigger collaborative projects in which our partnership really excelled. Together we produced Faces in the Crowd, the story of a down-spiraling comedian as he faces his comeback show. This 8-minute short film was our biggest launch of the year, which was very quickly followed by a director's commentary video, an alternate ending, and a blooper reel. This was a film we were very proud to have been a part of, but our collaboration doesn't end there. We also produced what turned out to be our final push of the year in a 5-minute film called Cradle. Once again, we were very proud to have been a part of that. Our collaboration with ZKJ will continue on into 2019. Home Again, a ZKJ exclusive in which we helped on, will be releasing this very week, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. Some of the other projects that Clicker has worked on in this year include a celebratory 2-year anniversary video for our very own company, and a short 10-minute documentary entitled Dispelling Dyslexia. On top of all this, Clicker Productions has done plenty of private and or contracted work throughout the year, which includes photography for the Murdoch Multicultural Day, and a bunch of stuff we can't technically talk about. But this does take us back to Disconnected. Among the public posts and the 2 teaser trailers, we spent a good amount of time this past year scheduling, casting, shooting, and scouting our way through production on the film. We officially wrapped in August, and have since had our cast and crew celebration dinner. The film is entering the latter half of the post-production stage, with a rough cut sitting at over the 45-minute mark. We are just around the corner from finally giving you our release plans for this massive project, but unfortunately you just have to wait a little longer. Don't worry, the wait will be worth it. This past year has been a huge year for Clicker Productions, and we hope that we can continue this exponential growth into 2019 and beyond. But what actually lies ahead for us this year? Like I mentioned before, we have big plans for the approaching release of Disconnected, as well as the 10-minute short film Estranged, which will be released much later in the year. Evasion, despite having some new shoots in this previous year, is currently being packaged into a pitch. We have talked about this previously. While this has been the case, Evasion will not be publicly shown or discussed until any major new developments take place. I can't promise anything else there for now. We have a bunch of new short film ideas, short documentary ideas, and small series ideas that are currently in development, and we hope that you can see a good amount of these make the year catalogue. Alongside these productions and ideas, we have a list of 4 quite specific goals we're using as guidelines this year to help direct our content and our vision for Clicker Productions. Number 1, to have a higher focus on the Clicker family. This includes further appreciation and recognition of the Clicker family, both cast and crew and friends of the many productions we've collectively worked on. This could also be worked into some behind the scenes video content. Number 2 is to embrace the local film community around us. Clicker Productions has attended several events in 2018, such as the Murdoch University Solar Showcase and the Perth Film Network 10-year anniversary event. This introduced us to a bigger world within our local film network, and introduced new friends who we would love to have join our family in one way, shape or form. We want to attend more events, make more connections, and celebrate those connections in both our content and our general company philosophy this year. Number 3, to create content that is ongoing and with more consistent releases. What we felt was missing in this past year was essentially more consistently released shows, such as the Gamers Drink 2 podcast, which didn't have a season last year. We want to create more content on a regular schedule this year, as opposed to last year. And finally, number 4, to embrace other product types outside of film. Films and filmmaking will always be our main focus, however we want to look into other outlets and types of content as well. While last on our list for a reason, we'd like to find a way to produce more content in the form of photography, music, maybe even plays, or further sponsorships. We are always interested. Well, I guess we can call it a wrap on this video. Clicker Productions has once again had a crazy, adventurous, and most of all productive year, with hopes and goals and plans that will hopefully only push us further. This is Jake signing out, and I hope you enjoyed our video.